Woo! Woo! She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Hello, security you, and welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. And thank God we're finished with the stupid previous episode! I don't like the blackout in this game, but the worst is over. The worst is over. We can do this. Okay, I do apologize for being so negative in the previous episode. It's just, you gotta think about it from my point of view as well. I've been trying to record that stupid video for weeks. I'm trying to figure out a bunch of misinformation online regarding the stupid speed spirits, and I just could not figure out why they weren't showing up for the life of me. And also just the fact that I'm not that fond of the blackout in general. Yeah, last episode was kind of a negative one to record. Alright, so we're gonna get that ghost. Toast. I'm gonna call that one Jerry. So we can vacuum up the dust. And somewhere in this general vicinity should, in theory, be a speedy spirit. Ah, dear, buddy. Okay, now that we got you, we can go over here, activate this other barrel. And there's another Jerry. How you doing, Jerry? Ah, we could have been on top of the chest. If I was smart. I still want to be on top of the treasure chest at some point. It's going to happen, I swear. It's going to happen if I was a bear. That was a good poem. Yes, I, Buripides. I don't get the reference to that one. And I also don't get the boo. So that's fascinating. Okay, so we can go into the next room. This isn't the next objective we're going towards, but we're going to try to capture you anyway because I feel like it. Don't go in the next room, don't go in the next room, don't go in the next room. You son of a bitch! Okay, this is another part of the later part of Luigi's Mansion I really don't like. Trying to get the last of the boos in the end game is a bitch. Because the rooms are so they're so tight together, and they have like hundreds of HP. They go back and forth so much, it gets really tedious after a bit. But okay, enough negativity, because now we can continue onwards to our exploration of the attic. Can it just burn this wooden post? I mean, it's made of wood. We have fire abilities. Can it just burn it? Heading back up to the telephone room. Now we can head on over towards this direction. We probably should turn on the lights in this area. Might be a good idea. Oh no, it's a skeleton! He's got a bone to pick with us! What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Go on, guess. Guess! Guess, darn you! I love the way that these guys are like holding onto their head as they're running away. It's just so funny. I love these guys. We were as far away from that treasure chest as we could have possibly been. Boomerang! Coming at you! Oh man, this makes me think of those like Cartoon Network Boomerang commercials. Does anybody else remember the ones where like all the like older cartoons, like the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, were like wind-up toys while running around like colorful backgrounds? Oh man, I'm trying to remember how the song goes. Like I can think about it, but I can't vocalize it. Man, I loved watching Boomerang. Clockwork room. Hey, stop looking at me! Alright, The other ghosts don't really have anything interesting to say. I already checked it when I was practicing for this. So similar to what we did with Melody, we're going to want to activate some of the objects across the room, namely these clockworks. Man, these clocks are so cool. They should have a whole mansion based off this in the sequel. Alrighty then, so these are the three toy soldiers. They are kind of considered one of the more difficult ghosts to get a good ranking on, because you have to get all three of them. But you know what? That doesn't matter. I'm gonna be quiet for the moment because the music here is awesome. Okay, maybe that was kind of a waste of time. Oh, we got two of them! Oh my god, we got two of them! Don't screw this up, Gator! Do not screw this up, Gator! Oh my god, I've never been able to get two of them at the same time! This is awesome! Okay, that was fine. That was cool. I'm glad I got that on camera. I am so glad I got that on camera. We were able to get two of them at the same time. Oh, I'm so happy. Anyway, and I got hit in the face. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get silver rank on this. But yeah, like, I don't remember if it's the first ghost that matters with the gold rank or if it's the last one. I'm gonna assume it's the last one, because I remember a lot of folks are saying that this is one of the more difficult gold ranks to get in the game. So I'm gonna assume it's the last one that matters for that. If I'm wrong, I have a caption on screen here. It's a very fascinating caption indeed. I spent a whole 20 seconds writing it. But yeah, this is one of the more interesting. It's like one of my more favorite boss ghosts in this game. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I was trying to demonstrate earlier, like the small wooden clocks. They all had like a really cool remix of the Luigi Mansion theme. I'm gonna see if I can play it again. Man, if you want to have a good remix of any song in the world, make it a music box remix. It's the best. Time for the 6 o'clock booze. Alright, so against my better judgment, I think we're gonna have to come back for those boos in a future episode. What I'm currently thinking right now is that it might save a lot more time in terms of recording these to just save the boos for a little bit later. And also my 3DS is almost dead, so I gotta get a move on. Oh, why didn't they get both of them? That's dumb. Alright, so we got these Shy Guys here. Is there any other moment in the series where it like shows a Shy Guy without a mask on? Because like there's that one moment in Mario Party Tennis we talked about before where Luigi sees what's underneath the Shy Guy's mask and he's like absolutely terrified and things like that. So that's kind of amusing. And I gotta say, okay, so this might be a bit of a sensitive topic, but I just think it's kind of amusing. So seeing the Shy Guys and talking about masks and things like that, it's making me think, you know, if COVID did happen in the Mario universe, Shy Guys would have been totally okay. Alright, we got you. Ah, that fire burns. Alright, we got some ice ghosts. Take care of you. Okay, we named the other guys Jerry. We're gonna name this guy Curtis. Yay! We did it, oh yeah. So now we can head over to the toppy tip of this area. Also, we're on the roof of the mansion. That's pretty cool. I've always wanted to climb to the roof of a building. Like, so, okay, this is kind of stupid, but I remember when I was a little kid, I had an idea for like a TV game show, and the basic idea of it was that it'd be a family, and it would be like, how long could the family last a week living on their roof? Or something stupid like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but like And like that's basically just because of the fact that when I was a kid, I always wanted to be like on top of a roof of a building and things like that. And I know it's very stupid, it's dangerous and things like that, but for once, I'd like to be on top of a roof. I think that'd be fun. Might also be why rooftops is my favorite Dead or Alive stage. The other one's always a pretty fun one. Alright, so is there anything in this room? Yes, there is a speed spirit in here. This is something I've been thinking about the past couple of days. So, at the risk of dating this video, Luigi's Mansion was confirmed for Switch 2 because it's going to have like a GameCube Switch online, things like that. They're calling it Nintendo Classics on Switch 2, but like, it's just gonna make me wonder if that had come out sooner before I started Let's Play, would I have chosen that version over this one? Because when I was trying to figure out which version of this game that I wanted to Let's Play, I was very close to using the GameCube version, but I decided against it because it's a little... Because, like, my recording setup for getting, like, composite cables to record and things like that, it's not the most ideal situation in the world. I have to use an adapter and things like that for my capture card. That's kind of the reason why my Tomb Raider videos didn't look as nice as I would have liked them to. But like I was trying to decide if I wanted to use that or 3DS version of the Let's Play. And of course that was the last one we checked. Why wouldn't it be? But I decided on 3DS version, mostly because I wanted to just have an excuse to use my 3DS setup again, because I haven't reused this for Let's Play in a long time. So I thought that'd be kind of fun to do. But I'm wondering, if the Switch 2 had come out sooner with Luigi's Mansion on GameCube Online, would I have done the Let's Play on that version instead? I'm leaning more towards no, because there's more additional content in this version, and, like, again, I just want an excuse to use my 3DS capture card again. But now we've taken care of all that, we can go over this way. And you may be wondering, how in the world are we supposed to get out of here? And also, if you look on the bottom screen, real quick, just gonna pull it up for a moment. This is the room that had that blocked off wooden frame they were joking about burning down earlier. So, yeah, this is that same room that we were wondering about earlier. And I want to go up... Do we want to go upstairs? Where do I want to go? I want to go this way. Hi, room we were just in a moment ago. And now we're going into this room. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh, it's so... the anticipation. It's so... Oh my goodness, what could possibly be in here? Oh, this room. Also, fun fact, that speed spirit that we saw a moment ago, that's the last one in the game. We got all the speedy spirits now, and I could not be any more happy about that, because thank goodness we don't have to capture those stupid things again. Okay, what are we gonna do? Wait, I don't remember this room at all. Hey there, buddy. Okay, so we had to light the torches. Can't every room just be like this, where it has like more than one element at the same time? That'd be so nice. Alright, let's go over here. Okay, so going back to the GameCube Online thing for a moment, there's one big thing I really hope they do with it. So, most of the consoles on Switch Online do this really cool thing where, even if it's a single-player game, you can have two people playing at the same time and switch who's playing. And we did this with... Like, we were able to do... This is how we were able to... Okay, 3DS is dying. 3DS is dying. Okay, I'll be back momentarily. The unfortunate thing about my current recording setup is that I'm basically recording in a closet. So, like, I do like it. Like, it's really cool. It feels like I'm in like an actual like office and things like that. But at the same time, it's like I could use a couple more power outlets in here. That would be a little nice. But yeah, going back to the GameCube Online thing. So, I'm really hoping that they're able to let you do that, where even if it's a single-player game, you can have more than one person actually play the game and like switch back and forth between who's actually playing it or not. Because for some stupid-ass reason, on Game Boy Online and Game Boy Advance Online, they don't let you do that. And it's like, why wouldn't that be the case? That's like literally the easiest thing to replicate, because you have a handheld. You can hand the handheld to somebody else. That'd be the I don't get why that's not possible on Game Boy Online. It works just fine on N64, but for some stupid reason, they don't let you do that on Game Boy, and that makes me so sad, because I really wanted to do a Link's Awakening co-op. I'm gonna flat say right now, I was really looking forward to being able to do a Link's Awakening co-op on the collab channel, but then we weren't able to because they don't let you do that, and it's really, really stupid. So I'm really hoping they let you do that with GameCube Online, because, like, if they let you do that, then the amount of collabs we can do with GameCube Online would be awesome. But if they do that same stupid thing where it only works for games that have multiplayer, that's dumb. There's a lot of stuff about Switch 2 that's kind of getting under my skin, admittedly. I'm going to do a video essay at some point talking about it. It might already be uploaded by the time this video goes out. But, yeah. The basic things that are kind of bothering me about it, like obviously $80 for a Switch 2 game, it's kind of silly. It's kind of very, very silly. Do not try to wake me. Go away! I don't feel like it. How do you feel about wetting the bed? Use anything if we scan you. Won't wet the bed, I promise. Too late. Ah, wait. Alright, so this one, I gotta say, this boss fight is probably one of the ones that, like, actually can, like, legit freak people out. Because I know, like, ghost girls and things like that are kind of a common trope with, like, thriller games and horror stuff in general. This one never really bothered me that much, but I know some people can be a little bit freaked out by this, so I don't know, maybe I'll have like a content advisory warning. I don't think I would go that far, but yeah, this probably would bother some people, so I do apologize in advance for that. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Let's go over here. Come on, come on, come on. Yippee! Oh no, ceilings, my one weakness. But yeah, like in general, this is one of the cooler bosses in the game. Because like I remember seeing that the first time, like it legit, like kind of shocked me seeing the room upside down like that. And then like it flipping like this. That was really cool. And also, this is an optional boss fight, so we didn't have to do any of that. And we got a diamond! Shine bright tonight, you and I are beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Also, there's a boon here. I'm the lovely Boonita! Oh god, I want to tell the story. So... Okay, when I was a little kid, something funny that my sisters and I would do, do I want to tell the story? This is kind of, okay, you know what, no, this is not embarrassing, this is funny. So my sisters and I would wrap like a bed sheet around myself and make it like a dress, and, like, okay, that's as far as I want to take that story. Yeah, I'd call myself Joey Fina and speak in a high-pitched voice, and yeah, that's basically the story. You're bursting all kinds of wild techniques today, Luigi. Okay, now send me the booty data you've got. 9 boosts to go. Okay, was there anything else in the room that we needed? I don't think so. What happens if we scan the clown? This looks like it might break if I sit on it. You don't say. Breaking a toy when you sit on it. I know he's talking about the chair, but still. Man, I'm tired. That bed sure looks comfy. So much dust. This will never pass the white glove test. If you look closer, you can tell it's really just a photograph. It's a picture, but I wouldn't call it art. Oh, it's a kitty! That's totally art, Luigi. Kitties are adorable! What's wrong with you, Luigi? Okay, so that's going to be where we'll wrap things up for this episode of Luigi's Mansion. So, thank you all so much for... Looks ordinary. A little too ordinary. That's going to be it for this episode of Luigi's Mansion, so thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to be going back to the attic and exploring wherever this place leads us towards. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah.